My name is Nilo, and I hosted my first harmonica workshop almost exactly a year ago, and so this is my second one. And today, basically, I want to just teach you the basics of harmonica. And I'm using a diatonic harmonica, which is a 10-hole harmonica. If you have a chromatic harp or harmonica, that's fine too, but I'm going to be focusing on the diatonic 10-hole. Now this little instrument can do a lot, actually, quite a bit. And today I'm going to teach you guys the basics. And how many of you have played before? A lot, a little, somewhat? Okay, great. The first thing you want to do with this little instrument is get a good sound. Try and really isolate the sounds from each hole. But before we do that, as I was showing you earlier, you need to hold the harmonica correctly. The reason we do this is so that we get a good wah-wah effect, which is one of those really cool effects. I'll just demonstrate what a wah-wah can sound like. So that's a clean tone. You can even say wah-wah. So that's what we're going to work on first. Now, let's just break it down, keep it nice and simple. First and foremost, you want to place the thumb on the bottom of your harmonica with the numbers on top. Okay, and then place that index finger on the top. And then bring the right hand underneath here. And then create an airtight seal as much as you can. Really cup that hand, called cupping. And then you can just blow into your harmonica. It doesn't matter at this stage if you can actually get one note or several notes. But you want to blow in, and then you open your hand like this, like a flutter. All right, we're already at the symphony hall. Great. So that's the first. Take a little time, practice that a little bit until you get that wah-wah sound. Yeah, that's good. If you cup it really hard, you'll actually get an overtone. Here it kind of extends and bends a little outside that normal range. Try that. Okay, wow, sweet tone on that one. So that's the first thing you guys should learn is how to hold the harmonica. Again, put the thumb on the bottom, index finger on top, and really cup the harmonica. Really get a tight seal in there. And then just practice going back and forth, giving that wah-wah effect with either a chord or a single note. It's got kind of that angelic little quality that you can do later too. Okay, now as I'm watching you, there's another point that I need to make, which is breathing. Okay, a lot of times when you breathe, people tend to breathe with their chest. But we want to bring it down to the abdomen. So I'll just show you the difference. Here's with the chest. And here's with the abdomen. A lot more punch, just getting it down in here, right? So really focus on trying to get that air to come from your abdomen rather than your chest. Okay, so again, it's all about how you hold the harmonica first and foremost, and then really focusing on the abdomen, really getting that air down. So try to relax, make sure your shoulders relax, and then just try to breathe through your tummy as much as possible. Give that a try. Cool, we have an avant-garde orchestra ready to go already. This is awesome. Okay, so again, it's about breathing, keeping it low, and make sure you cup it properly, and just breathe in and out. So what I want you guys to do right now is to work on a basic shuffle, harmonica shuffle. That's basically, you can take any amount of holes, take the first 3 or 4 holes, and what you want to do is you want to draw air in, or suck in the air. It's called a draw, and we have a blow. Okay, now when we're doing a blues shuffle, the draw on this harmonica, it tends to be the 1 chord. The blow is the 4 chord, and then you draw again on the other 4 chords, but I'll let you know that later. Right now we're going to focus on the 1 chord. All right, so grab your harmonicas, get that cupping thing going, and work for a constant shuffle beat, something like this. You're going to run out of air. Take your breath and do it again. Okay, so follow me. Focus on your tummy. A lot of times you're going up here. It's all inhaling, yeah. So you're inhaling at this. So it's all inhaling, and you're doing da 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 da. You can use your tongue if you want. So make the instrument work in your favor. Instead of really pushing yourself, make the harmonica work for you. Instead of this, relax and go. Let the reeds do the work. Try that. Do it again. Yeah. It's perfectly natural to run out of air, which is why we have a blow. Okay, so you draw in and then you blow out, and that'll be your 4 chord. So it'll sound something like this. So we're drawing in and then we're blowing out. You can actually blow and do a trill with your tongue to get that cool effect, right? So let's all do it together, and first we'll just draw that chord. So it'll be those first 3 or 4 notes to really get that chugging rhythm. I like to stamp my foot to keep a rhythm as well. And then I'll show you when we can push out. Ready? All right, is everyone ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. All right, stomp your feet. Really keep that beat. Okay, excellent. Now let's do the same thing, but this time, instead of cupping, leave it open. And you'll hear how it sounds slightly differently. I'm going to give you a moment to just catch your breath, right? Because it gets a little bit weird after a while. I remember when I first started out, I had headaches for days because I was just blowing so hard, like, trying to figure things out. But after a while, the body adjusts and everything. You just have to learn to relax and think deep. So let's try it again, this time without cupping. You can hold it this way or just like this, any way you like, whatever feels comfortable. And you'll hear that there's a difference. The sound, when it's cupped, it's more constricted, obviously. And when it's not cupped, it's open. So here's an open sound. That's great. Now you got a rhythm section.